All right. Hope everybody can hear me. I am coming up. I'm live. Yeah, I did a show last night. Gonna do another show. Uh, I'm gonna do another show tonight. But I wanted to come on here because I'm a little agitated. So I did the show last night. No problem. It's bad enough that I'm fucking nervous doing it to begin with. But fucking after the show's over, I'm going through to see how, I'm on my Facebook page, Grandpa's Playlist, checking it out. And sure enough, there's a copyright claim for the first 20 fucking seconds. I'm like, what do you mean the first 20 fucking seconds? What's going on here? Well, the first 20 seconds is the goddamn countdown timer. So it mutes the entire video. Like YouTube, when YouTube finds copyrighted stuff, it'll mute out just that. So you can just have it muted out, then leave the rest of the show intact. But Facebook, for some reason, just mutes the whole fucking thing. So I had to delete it. So if you want to watch last night's episode, you have to go to one of the other, go to YouTube or Rabbit Red or somewhere else, because my Facebook page said, copyright claim. And it was from something called French 2024. So if it's a French company, you can fuck yourself. I understand people create things and they want to make money off of it, but it's a countdown timer, dude. If you're that desperate for money, you need to do something other than make fucking countdown timers. You're a fucking idiot. I'm not even monetized. So my whole episode, at least here on Facebook, was ruined because it was muted. So to whoever this French frog or whatever the fuck he is, fuck you, man. Fuck you. You didn't need to do that. So next week I'm going to do a cold open and then do my theme. Now, if someone tries to copyright claim my theme, I'm going to kick them in the fucking balls because I made that. That's all me. Making a human beatbox stuff. That's me. So it's not going to be, it's my point here is I don't understand the abuse of this copyright system. It's a 30-second countdown timer. I don't know how in the fuck I've hurt him in any way, or I've hurt his wallet by using 30-second countdown clip with like this hum sound and blip blip. So I'm probably gonna have to make my own countdown timer, and I'll just use my own stupid voices, and these people can go fuck themselves. This is the problem, okay? This is the problem. We live in a fucking world where everybody is fucking copyright claiming everybody, going after everybody, but yet fucking their AI is using everybody's shit to teach itself. And it's like, what the fuck, man? This is what's wrong. So we as a people need to fucking quit our shit. Okay? I was watching a video earlier, and it was about a YouTuber, Charlie. I don't know. I only see his videos here and there, but he was talking about how he doesn't want money from anybody anymore because with his ads and stuff, and he was showing how much money he makes. And it made me think, we have a big portion of people, a big fucking portion of people who walk around all day long bitching that they can't afford this. They're bitching that they can't afford that. Oh, I'm never going to be able to have a home. I'm going to live with my mom and dad the rest of my life. Or I fucking can't afford to get a car. Or I can't afford to do this. Or I can't afford to do that. But yet I bet you any amount of money that a big portion of those people donate and subscribe to people on YouTube who don't need your fucking money. So you'll give, $5,000 a year to fucking Hassan Piker, but yet you can't afford anything. Quit your bitching if you're going to do something like that, because that money you're giving him, you could have bought a down payment on something, okay? And he fucking, what does he do? He shocks his fucking dog on TV, or he shocks his fucking dog for you to watch. He didn't do it for you to watch, but he shocked his dog. Guys, fucking being cruel to animals, and even his own fucking audience is like, make excuses for him. Fuck you. Fuck you. I'm getting tired of people doing this kind of shit. And then, yes, this all stems from a fucking 30-second copyright claim off a goddamn a countdown timer. Am I being petty? Maybe. Well, who's pettier? Me or the fucking guy that ruins an entire fucking video over 30 fucking seconds of a fucking countdown timer? Yes, I'm pissed. I'm pissed. What the fuck, dude? It's not like I fucking streamed a whole fucking movie or a whole fucking album. It was 30 seconds. I made a fucking picture today. And it took me fucking 20 seconds. Okay, it took me more than that. But what I'm saying is, it's not like I fucking used the most hard work he's ever done. I didn't fucking, like I said, I didn't stream an entire movie. I mean, I'm trying to keep my shit from going. I'm trying to keep my cool for one. But I'm trying to keep myself from getting in any kind of copyright issues. I'm trying to keep myself from, look, I'm not monetized. And my goal, would I like to be monetized? Well, of course. Who fucking wouldn't? But that's not my goal. That's just a bonus if it happens. But I want to talk to people. I want to entertain people. I just like doing this, right? But I don't want to get my shit taken down because some fucking asshole is pissed off because I used 30 seconds of his clip. And I'm getting tired of all these people like Facebook and YouTube not standing up for me and other users like us who are following the rules. And we stick to our 30-second clips and we go by fair use. But they don't want to fucking go by fair use because they're afraid if they piss off Hollywood, they won't put their movies on YouTube or they won't put their music on their streaming service. So we, the little fucking guy, gets punished because these motherfuckers are too afraid to be like, you know what? They can do that. They have a right to do that. Stand up for us, man. What the fuck is wrong with you? We're the ones that are watching your shit. All these motherfuckers aren't watching it. They're just using you to make money. We're the ones. Fucking people down the street, the people over there, the little guy. We're the ones who are watching your fucking shit, but you want to punish us because we follow the rules. You make rules for us, we follow them, but do you let these rich pricks twist the fucking shit around so you can fucking do what you want? I don't understand. Why aren't you looking out for us? But you want to go on and pretend that you do and make posts about how you fucking, we're looking out for you. You're not looking out for me. You're not looking out for none of us. And the ones you do look out for are the ones that are making you millions of fucking dollars. This fucking Hassan Piker can shock his fucking dog on television, on live on a stream on Twitch, and then he doesn't get in trouble for it. But yet, you could call somebody a fat cunt and you're fucking, they close your fucking page. I don't understand that. Hell, I might get closed for this. I don't fucking know. And that's the problem. We need balance. We need balance. Pisses me off. And then people, like I said, people rant and rave all the time about how this, but they don't stand their ground. They don't fucking, oh, I'm pissed off. I can't believe, Microsoft did this. But then you keep supporting them. Like all these people bitching and moaning about how I haven't bitched one time about them raising their rates of Games Pass. Does it upset me? Yes, of course it does. But I haven't said anything public about how, rant and raved and ran them through the mud. You know why I haven't? Because I'm going to continue to pay it because I use it. I'm not going to cancel it. I have a use for it. I'm going to use it. So why would I get mad? I mean, why would I go online and ridicule somebody and then still, if I bitch about something, I'll either admit, yeah, I'm still doing it. I'm just very pissed. But like, yes, I'm still going to use YouTube. Why? Because it's where I get most of my fair information. There's guys on there like Asmon Gold and shit like that I watch that actually make sense and don't want to sugarcoat it with lies or falsehoods. And they fucking tell you, and they don't even tell, he tells you like it is. And that's the thing. I don't have to agree with people like that. I don't have to. Asmon's got his own beliefs, and I don't have to agree with them at all. But I have to give him so much respect because he stands for it. He stands for it, and he doesn't change his mind. He doesn't come back and later and be like, yeah, I shouldn't have said that, or change his mind. He sticks with it. If you stick to your guns, but I don't agree with you, you still got my respect because you fucking didn't get wishy-washy. It's too much of that. Too much of that. Quit going wishy-washy all the time. Stick to your guns. If you're mad that Microsoft, hear me out. If you're mad that Microsoft changed their thing, don't just cancel your Xbox. Unplug it, put it in the fucking closet, and let it collect dust. Or better yet, put it online and sell it. And sell all your games. But if you're going to continue to buy games for your Xbox, they don't fucking care. You're still going to put money in their pocket if you're really that pissed. Don't half-ass it. Go all the way. Go all the way. Don't half-ass it. We owned a Kia Soul. Thing was a piece of fucking shit. It got into a car accident and it got totaled. Did we get another one? No. Are we ever going to buy another Kia? No. But you got people out there who bitch and moan, man, I can't, this Kia sucks. This Kia sucks. Then they get thrown a cool deal. Oh man, I'm going to get this. I'm going to get this. Well, what did you accomplish? You just look like a fucking asshole complaining about something, but you don't stop. Am I guilty of doing that? Yeah, because I just admitted I'm still going to use Facebook. I'm still going to use YouTube. Because what else? What am I going to do? We are all been indoctrinated, basically, on social media. It's like we need it. I got to have my daily fix of stupid memes. If I don't, my day won't be complete. So, yeah, I'm going to still use it. But I don't understand why they can't look out for us. Why they can't stand up, But yet they sue. But yet, they'll sue people. They'll sue people. Oh, you can't be, They don't have a problem training their AI with stuff that other people did and say it's fair use. But yeah, when we get fair use, well, no, we can't do that. We can't do that. So yeah, it pisses me off. And I got mad. I woke up today and was mad. Well, I woke up sick as it was, fucking puking and shit. But then I had to see that I got copyright striked for a countdown timer from French. It was French 2020. Who the fuck is French 2020? I don't fucking know. But yet, it's like I just. Yeah, I know. My blood pressure. At my age, I shouldn't be getting ranting and raving, but I'm pissed. I'm really pissed off. And that's why at least I enjoy having the radio side of things because, if I say something somebody doesn't like, they got to jump through hoops to get a hold of me. But, I'm playing by the rules. I'm playing by the rules. And Paris 2024, that's what it was. I'm playing by the rules and I get penalized for it. So why shouldn't I just tell everybody just be a rule breaker. Do what you want. Live the way you want, break the rules. Fuck the rules. But you can't because the moment you break a rule, you get they block you, they ban you. And if you're unlucky, they ban your IP. Then you got to go and get a VPN and create a new account. It's like, jumping through hoops. So it's like we get punished for playing by the rules, and then we get super punished if we don't play by the rules. And it just drives me bonkers. I don't show anybody other's content. I don't even show other people's videos and comment on their videos. Which I don't have a problem with people who do that. By the way, I don't want you to think that I'm shitting on people like Asman. He watches a lot of videos and commentates on them. I don't have a problem with that. I just don't do it because I know I'll get punished for it. I'll get a copyright strike because YouTubers for some reason. The community of YouTubers go at each other like crazy. You got YouTubers suing each other and that's it's nuts. It's like dog eat dog world. So I try to stay away from anybody's content and just do mine. I mean, when I was doing the living in the past and all that in the past, or last year, how many times I got copyrighted? I can't even speak right. How many copyright strikes I got? Because I showed a clip, like we did that Saturday morning cartoon episode. And I showed, a 1 minute clip of a 30-second. I don't know. Some of the cartoon themes I showed the whole thing. Some of them I just did a small clip, but I got pinned for it. But and then I showed some images, still images of a cartoon, just a still image, and that would got copyright striked. Okay, I won't say strikes, claimed. Now I'm not monetized, so it didn't hurt, but they wanted to remove them. Some of them wanted to keep them and mute them. Some of them said it was okay to keep. Some of them wanted them removed. It's like, man, there's so many different options I had to choose from. Do I delete it? Do I edit it? So I just delete it. I just delete them. I'm not gonna fuck around. I just delete them because it's easier. There's no headaches. There's no complications. And then it breaks my spirit because I had to delete. I worked hard last night. Did a 2-hour episode. Takes a lot out of me. And because health reasons, I don't want people going like streaming's not hard. It's not hard, but I have health issues I'm not getting into, so it takes a lot out of me to stream for 2 hours. But I pulled it off and I had a good time. And then to wake up and see, oh, copyright claim. Like, what the fuck? And 20 seconds. 20 seconds. The countdown timer's 30. They didn't even claim the whole fucking video. It's a 30-second clip, and they claimed 20 seconds of it. So what, 10 seconds of it's okay to use? But then to tell me it can stay, but you have to mute the video. What's the point in muting the video? What, people don't want to just watch me. I'm ugly. I'm stupid looking. Who wants to watch me? They want to hear me too. My gift is my voice, not my looks. So I don't understand. So yeah, I'm pissed off. But I try. I try my best to stay away from that stuff. And it probably makes my show boring because I don't show a lot of things. But I don't want to get in trouble because I want to play by the rules. But the rules are used to come after me. I'm surprised I didn't get pegged for playing those sounds from my ornaments yesterday because they play, copyrighted themes. I'm surprised those aren't going to get. Maybe they will. Maybe tomorrow I'll wake up and YouTube will say, at least with YouTube, they'll just have me muted. And then I can still leave the entire episode. But I have a whole bunch of stuff. I can't show it anymore because copyright. And it's like, look, I understand. You create something. You don't want anybody making money off of your creation. And I get that, man. I get that. But like I said, fair use. I didn't use it for profit. It was 30 seconds and it's so generic. It's just so generic. It's a countdown timer. What kind of credit did you want? That's the point. Most people do copyright claims because you're making money off theirs or stealing their ideas. Did I steal your countdown timer? Well, yeah, I did because it was gotten off the internet. But we've used it before. Why this one? The last week's episode is still up. That one didn't get claimed. So why all of a sudden is that one? Why is that week okay, but this one? That's why I'm thinking something I said in that video they didn't like. It could have been anything. But I said something they didn't like, so they claimed a little piece of the episode so they could silence me. And I believe that's what happened. Am I being the conspiracy theorist? Fucking A right I am. But I'm thinking somebody didn't like, because I know the system gets abused. I know people copyright strike stuff all the time. And they don't even own it, but they do it anyway as a way to get back or get even. So I don't know. I'm such a little guy. I don't know what I could have said last night that upset somebody so much that they would fucking copyright strike my video and get me silenced. So like I said, it's still up on YouTube. I mean, I'm going right now and looking at my fucking YouTube dashboard, and I've got nothing. No notifications, nothing that says I have to pull my stuff. The video is up. It's only got 3 views, but there's no strikes on it. It's still public. Like, I don't understand, what is it? What did I do? Why is it safe over here but not safe over there? And that's what I'm thinking. Somebody heard something, or I said something that they didn't like. Yeah, right here. Grandpa's World, getting controversy. Streaming software, public, streamed. 5 views. My bad. 5 views. But nobody's watching me now on YouTube now. It says 0 views, but I'm not here about that. I'm just here to get it off my chest. I'm just here to get shit off my chest. But yeah, it bugs me. So next week I'm gonna have another stupid personal countdown timer. I'll fucking steal the idea from fucking sitting in the basement. What's his fucking name? God damn it, I can't remember his name. Uh uh the fucking singer guy. Jesus Christ, I can't remember his fucking name. Anyway, I'll get a countdown timer and put it on paper, and I'll do a 20-second countdown. And each white piece of paper, it'll say 20. And I'll just stand there and make stupid looking faces. You can copyright claim that? It's like, I don't know. It drives me insane. I mean, I could share my screen and show people stuff and talk about stuff, but I don't want to get copyright claims. You don't know what you can and can't show people. It's disturbing. Plus, I'm not the greatest with this software. Like, I know how to share the screen, but like, am I going to get copyright strike because I showed you a photograph of something? It's like I don't. It bugs me. Like, I made some artwork today. I made some artwork today for tonight's show, and you can go to my page and see it. I'm doing an Ace Frehley tribute tonight at 6:00 because Big Mur's concert airs at 9:00 tonight. So I didn't want to bleed into it or fuck him up. So I thought, well, I'll go on at 6, and if I end up being on for 2 hours, I'll be done at 8, and I still won't interrupt. I won't interrupt his episode. So I'm doing a tribute to Ace, nothing but Ace. So if you're not a fan of Ace Frehley, unless you want to hear a guy cry and moan about how he's gone now and how much he meant to me, you can listen to that. But I'm just gonna play Ace Frehley music, and I think it'll be good. I think it'll be enjoyable. But like, I have, I'm on Citrus, so I can play music on Citrus and not get in trouble. You can't do that on Facebook. And it makes, or YouTube, and it makes me wonder, you go through YouTube and you watch a lot of videos and you wonder who, there's a lot of people who do music reviews, and stuff like that. It makes you wonder, if, how they get away with it. Like, I'm sure they're probably not monetized because, let's be honest, they're probably not monetized because they're playing, a lot of music. They'll like review a whole album and they'll just review a little bit of it, like 30 seconds. Do the right thing. But I'm probably sure they're not monetized. But I know a lot of guys don't do so many. If somebody's going to do a copyright claim, they usually let you keep doing it. They just take the money that you make. It's the copyright strike guys that really hurt everybody. They're the ones. But I am going to share something with you. Let me open up my YouTube. Give me a second. And I want to get a copyright strike. So let's hope that, okay, it didn't pop up. Okay. There's this guy I follow on YouTube. And he does it. I like the way he does it. I don't know how he gets away with certain things. I'm not going to play anything of his because I don't want to, like I said, I don't want any copyright issues. But I really like this guy. Let me find him here. Here it is. He's into black metal. So let me share this with you guys. In case you're interested. Here we go. So here he is. So his name is Wyatt. I don't know how to pronounce it, so you'll have to look at it yourself. But I don't know how to pronounce it, but he does black metal. And as you can see, I've watched quite a bit. I just found him. So there's a lot of stuff that I don't have There's a lot of stuff of his that I haven't watched yet, as you can see, because I just recently found him. But he plays a little bit of music in the background, but I don't know if it's copyrighted or not. But he does a really good job. He talks about albums that have influenced him, stuff like that. And he's a really good YouTuber. As you can see here, it's just him. He holds up his LPs and he talks about them. And then he does other stuff like he did the iceberg, and he talks about other death metal stuff. And it's a really good. He's really good. He's informative. He's well spoken. I really like the guy. He's got like 80,000 subscribers, so he's not doing too bad for himself. But it makes me wonder, pardon me. It makes me wonder how how he gets away with doing that and makes any money on it. Now, like I said, I'm not trying to make any money off YouTube or Facebook. Would I appreciate it? Well, yeah, of course I'd appreciate it. Who in the right mind is gonna be like, no, 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 you keep your money? No one's gonna say that. But that's not my goal. That's not my intended goal. You got guys out there, the ones that I don't have any respect for anymore, like Boogie. Boogie fucking used to be all about I'm doing it for the art. I'm doing it for the art. I'm doing it for the art. Then he got rich off of it. Then they started demonetizing his Francis videos. And what did he do? Stop doing Francis. What happened about doing it for the art? Obviously, he's just greedy. And, I don't have a problem with you being greedy. I'm not judging him in that aspect. If you want to come on here and be like, I want to make $1,000,000 doing this, cool. That's your goal, do it. But don't start off talking about you're just doing it for the fun of it. And then later on, at least at some point admit it. Don't just one day wake up and be like, oh, I can't do that anymore. I'm not making any money. And then come back later and beg that you spent all your money on hookers and everything. That's ridiculous. But yeah, I mean, I just got heated. And then the whole dude shocking his dog pisses me off. That's just, I understand they use dog collars to train them and shock collars to train them. But, this dog sits on his live streams for 7 hours a day and doesn't move. That's just cruel. And I just can't believe nobody, there's not making more out of it than, that animal cruelty was a big deal to people, but I guess not anymore. I guess not anymore. Now it's about fighting your friends and their political beliefs and less about stuff that matters. But who knows? But anyway, I just wanted to rant and rave a little bit. I'd love to sit on here. I'd love to play some video games, but I got to figure out how I do that on this thing. Because, I have that other service, that other thing, OBS, that a lot of the guys use. I have Streamlabs. I've got Michael J's fucking Evu Mux, but I don't know if I can stream games through Evu Mux. And it sucks that I can't see. Like, if I put up a game, I'd have to share. Do I share the screen? And then, how do you get it down here in the little corner? I'm not as famous. I'm not as what's the word I'm looking for? I'm not as skilled as some of these YouTubers are. I don't know how to properly stream and playing a video game. That would be cool. I got a lot of video games. I'd love to play for people. My truck driving game. And see, not only can I entertain you with witty talk and playing a game, but you can see what games I'm good at and what games I totally fucking suck at. That would be fun. So I'd like to branch out and do a lot more on here, but you know, I gotta school myself. But I may get taken down today. Today may be the last time anybody sees me because I rant and raved earlier, lost my head and screamed. Can't be hostile. Can't be hostile. So we'll see if this video survives because they usually don't do anything to your live streams. It's the after effect that gets you. So we'll see how it goes. And because I can stream, I have my emulator. I can emulate old games, and I think it would be fun. I don't know if anybody would actually watch me. That's a whole nother ball game. I don't know if anybody would actually watch me do any of that shit. But it would be cool. It would be cool. I would really much I very much would like to play games for you guys. Just for the just from the point of view of an old person, cuz well, fucking old person, and show you guys, I spent my I spent my entire life playing video games and I still play them to this day. And uh I still play them to this day. And see, I just discovered the studio mode. Now I'm in two pains. But I've been playing video games for so fucking long, and I love them. But my skill level has gone like this. I started off being crappy, and then I got better. Then I got down again, then I got better. Um, so I like to, I like for people to watch me play World of Warcraft. I just because I was playing, I'd love to play World of Warcraft for you guys right now, but like I said, I don't know how to get it up here, and I don't know how it would look, and I don't know. So, um, one day I'll have to test it. I'll have to come on here and test it. I could do it now, but I got some things to do here in a minute. I got to prep for my show for tonight and whatnot. But yeah, I see now I'm tempted to just test it anyway, see what happens. I'm curious. I'm curious. Okay, I'm gonna lower this so I can't see anybody. I can't see any comments. Um, but I don't want to share the screen. The screen. I don't want to share the screen. I don't want to share the screen quite yet. Screen quite yet because I don't want anybody to. Um, why is this thing forgetting my login? See, this is why I didn't want anybody to see my login stuff. So hold on one second. It used to have a box. I didn't check it yesterday. Okay, see, this is my fault. Oversight of an old man. I didn't use the keep me logged in button. That would explain it. But since I'm not sharing my screen with you guys, you can't see anything. But I gotta get my password. I got my password. And so bear with me. Copy to clipboard. Thank you, sir. Don't mind if I do. Yeah, sure this part is very boring, but you guys will live. At least I hope you live. But I want to see if this actually shows up. I'm curious. Because if you had watched me yesterday, it would have been pathetic. Because I kept dying. I kept dying. But see, that's the thing. I know I can share it with you. I know I can share it with you. Um, but the problem is you can't see me while I'm playing, which is probably a good thing. But let's see if this works. Probably loud. I don't know if you can hear me over the sounds. I don't fucking. Okay, so here, let's lower this for a second. Let's bring this up. And let me see here. Like I said, amateur here. Total amateur. Let's see. Okay, you can hear me in the audio, but is the audio of the game louder than me? You know what I mean? Am I over? You know what I'm trying to say here. Can you hear us both equally? Is what I'm saying. Like right now, okay. But right now, all you see is the game, right? So right now all you see is the game, right? Okay. But see, now here's the problem. Now I can't see comments. So like if someone's making fun of me, I can't see because... Ooh, wrong way. I can't see. I can't see your comments. See, I gotta figure that part out because I know there's a way to do that. Let's see.
What's on your mind?
Okay.
See you soon.
So this is a daily quest. Now I'm going to go do my daily quest. We'll see how this goes. Maybe while I'm flying, I'll switch back to... Maybe I'll flip back to the video, the comments, and whatnot. But see, here we go. I've done this daily quest so many times.
See you.
See, now I'm back here. So now... See, that's what I need. I need a producer who can just sit here bored out of their mind. Not today. Not today. This is just a test. And bring up comments and stuff. Because, you know, but I wouldn't be able to see the comments, I don't think, playing the game. See, no, I can't see them anyway. So you'd have to, like, there's got to be a way without me having to, I mean, I probably have to buy a second monitor. But at least this is a test. At least I know, you know, at least I know you can hear me. You may not be able to see me. And it's probably a good thing. I mean, I know I can, you know, I could do this, but how much fun is it to watch it so small? So, you know, you bring it up like this. So, let's go over here, do this quest. Fuck off. It's a low-level area. That's why I look like a little god there for a second. I'm definitely not a god. Just high level. Oh, I didn't collect my cheap goods. I mean, if I'm gonna kill him, I might as well pick up the loot. Pick up the mad loot. But I usually don't kill things like this, but sometimes they get too close. It's easier to dispose of them this way than to have them chase you the entire way. So I do believe if I get on my mount, all them little crawfish will fall off, and then I gotta do it all over again. We don't want to do that. Don't want to do that. Yeah, see, this is what I'd like to do. I'd like to come on here every day and play stuff. You know? I bought a gaming PC. I might as well use it for just playing for, you know. I mean, I could say it in a bad way. I'd rather play with myself in front of you guys than play with myself alone. I mean, because basically I'm playing with myself right now. I know it sounds crude.
On the ground. Safely travel.
And I know, you know, my mom would be disappointed that I use language like that. It is what it is. Got a bunch of nothing. But anyway, so yeah, it does work. It does work. So I mean, yeah, no one's gonna watch at first. Because, but I got tons of stuff, dude. I got tons of stuff. I could do one more daily, but fuck it. Let's log out. Let's log out. Let me stop sharing this screen, so hold on a second. All right. Okay. And then let me show you guys. Let me go back here real quick and log out of this game or exit it and open up my Steam. I got a lot of cool stuff, man. I got a lot of cool stuff. And I think I could have fun. Am I going to get I know I bring up Asmund a lot, but I just have a lot of respect for the kid. And yes, I can call him a kid because he's only 30-something years old. I think I'm like 20 years older than him, so yeah, he's a kid. But I don't mean it in a disrespectful way. I just mean it in a way of an older person referring to a younger person. I like the kid. And he made a whole career out of streaming. Well, he does a lot more now. He streams games still, but he talks about politics, this and other. But what I'm getting at here is, I know no one's going to watch at first, but not a lot of old people stream. So maybe I've got a leg up. But let me open my Steam. And I got more than just Steam. I got GOG. Let me see. Well, let me close this. I got GOG. And is it called GOG? I got my Retro Arch. I can play old school games. I got Steam, of course. And where is it? I have Epic Games. I could have swore I had GOG. I think that's what it's called. GOG. Let me look. Did I uninstall the fucking thing? See what happens? Oh, there it is at the top. GOG Galaxy. I have GOG. You know what? Screw it. I got you guys on here. I'll show you my Epic's games. Let me see what kind of games I got. It's an update, but I'll update it later. So here's my library. Well, that's a lot of games. A lot of these games I've never played before. Probably no one will watch me play these. I got like Lego Batman 2, Lego Batman 3, Limbo, fucking Just Cause 4. That would be fun. I got Grand Theft Auto 5. So I got tons of games I could play. Over here. Farming Simulator. I play Farming Simulator on my Xbox. But there's so many games I can play. I got Borderlands 2, Batman Arkham City, Batman Arkham Asylum, Assassin's Creed, Syndicate. I got a lot of games I was going to show you, but I'm not going to share the screen on this one. But I got tons of games. But here's the thing. I got the Retro Art too. And I can play. I got retro games out the butt. I don't know if I should show them because I don't want to get in trouble. But I've got like a folder here. Okay, I got a folder that says NES. We'll just leave it at that. And my NES folder has 1,709. I don't know if that's every single Nintendo game that exists, but I have a lot of Nintendo games, so I can play games for you guys. But my Steam library is where it's at because I got a lot of stuff there. Because I have a family library, so my son has a lot. My son is a huge PC gamer. If it wasn't for this thing, whoops, I can't see what I'm doing. If it wasn't for this thing right here, see this guy right here. He plays games too. Don't let him fool you. Don't let him fool you. Don't let him fool you. So I have to have this. I have a mouse, and I can use said mouse. See, here's my mouse. I know how to use the mouse. Obviously, I'm using the computer. Gaming with it, I'm like a gimp. I'm like, my arms are like Michael J's legs when it comes to PC gaming. So if I don't have this, I can't play anything on the computer because my arthritis sets in. My carpal tunnel starts to fucking agitate me. So I have to use the controller and not the mouse. But let's share this library with you guys. Give you an idea. I just want to make sure there's no private information. Yeah, you'll see my username for fucking Steam, but I don't think that's going to be a problem since it's fucking public. Okay, so let me share this with you guys. Let me share this with you guys. No, I don't have that. I do have the porn games for my Atari 2600 though. I'm a dirty old man. But no, I don't have proctol. I have crime scene cleanup simulator. So watch yourself. Okay. So ooh, that just made me bigger. Okay, that made me too big. There we go. Ha! Look at me. I'm on Viagra. That was stupid. Anyway, yes, that's me, dirty grandpa. And I was angry grandpa earlier, but I've calmed down now. But here's some stuff that I could be watching. I could be playing with you guys, or you could be watching me act like a fool. So here we go. Let's blow this thing up for you, shall we? Okay. So add that to scene. Blow it up. Booyah. Now I don't know how good you guys can see over there, but I've got like American Truck Simulator, Crazy Taxi, Euro Truck Simulator 2. Love it. I got Hatred, which I can't control that game. It's wonky. But I got Hatred. That game was controversial back in the day. Jet Set Radio, Lunch Lady, My Friendly Neighborhood, Nights in the Dreams, Postal 2, Schedule 1, which I don't play a lot of. As you can see, I've played, 4 hours? Because I got to use the fucking mouse and keyboard. And I can't. I'm a PC gimp, so I can't do it. Sega Bass Fishing, Sid Meier's Civilization. I don't know. That would probably be boring to watch. Sonic Adventure, Space Channel 5, and then all these uncategorized games. There's 946 of them. Most of these are my son's games. You know, like here's Among Us 3D, Atari Vault, which I don't need because I got the handheld. Let's see what else he's got here. Stuff that's big time. That I'm like, ooh, that's a big time game. A lot of this is indie stuff he gets. Okay, here's Call of Cthulhu. That would probably be fun. Call of Juarez. I love the old school Call of Juarez games. They were pretty cool. Then there's Bound in Blood. There's Gunslinger. I played Callisto Protocol. It sucks. Because I don't want to put that many gigabytes on my hard drive. Because I only have a 500 gigabyte hard drive on here. Because it's an SSD. So I have an external, a 2 terabyte external. I can run the games off the external, but it would be too slow. So I wouldn't want to play a game this big. And if I did play a game this big, I'd have to play it one time. So I'd have to play like 8 hours straight. And I don't think Michael J could produce me for 8 hours straight. So I would have to do the hold your horses. I'm getting there. I think it's on there. Dude. I think it's on there. Hold on. So, but I mean, I could do it. I would play it and then just uninstall it. He's got like the Capcom Fighter beat 'em ups, Capcom Fighter games. I got the car mechanic simulator. I don't know if he has any Contra on here. Cobra Kai. Hiya! No, he doesn't have any Contra, it looks like. But I have Contra on my Xbox. He's got Counter-Strike. I mean, you can see he's got games coming out the ass. He's got Dead Rising. He's got Dead Island. That would be fun to play. It's only 8 gigs. That would be no problem. Got Dead Rising. Dead Rising 2. Dead Rising 2 off the record. Dead Rising 3. Dead Rising 4. Got Death Stranding, Director's Cut. My son's a gamer from hell, as you can see. I got a lot of games too, but not on the PC like he does. All my games are on the Xbox. I'll show you that in a second too. The Deus Ex, however you fucking pronounce it. What was that other one he was asking about? Max Payne. Well, let's see. Max Payne, and you also want to know about Marvel and Capcom. Let's see if he's got all that stuff. See, he was calling me a queer, but here he is asking me about these games. Mm-hmm. 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 Disco Simulator. Now that sounds like something I would play. Doom and Doom 2. Doom 3, Doom 3, Doom 3 BFG, Doom 3 Resurrection, Doom 64, Doom Eternal. You can see my son is a gamer, dude. Because I'm not going to lie. None of these are mine. These are... The Car Mechanic Simulator was mine. But all of these are his. Earth 2140, Earth 2150, Elden Ring, which I have almost 1,000 hours of this shit on my PlayStation 5. I don't know. I could play it here. Man, this would be fun to play for you guys because it's so fucking hard. And y'all could hear me scream and yell and break shit, but, you know. Then he's got Elder Scrolls 3, Morrowind, Elder Scrolls Online. I mean, I could be playing games till, you know, Fallout 2, Fallout 3, Fallout 4, New Vegas, Tactics, Final Fantasy Online. I mean, he's got games coming out the butt. Garfield Kart. That I promise you that is not mine. I would admit it. I'm the kind of guy that I would admit it. That's not mine. That's his. But it looks like something I would have fucking bought anyway, so. Goat of Duty. Yeah. But yeah, he's got some good stuff here. Let's see. Yeah, I know this is boring, but you'll live. Got all the Half-Life stuff. Half-Life 2, Deathmatch. It's got the Halo Master Chief Collection. We're getting close to those M's you were asking about there, Big Mur. While I'm doing this, don't forget, tune in 9 o'clock, GTN Radio, GrandpaTheNerd.com for Elvis. Elvis live 1973 from Hawaii. 9 o'clock, Big Mur, check it out. Just Cause 2, Just Cause 3. Let me tell you guys something about these Just Cause games. I played the shit out of them. They're fucking stupid fun. You can attach grappling hooks to helicopters and zip up and then steal the helicopter. It is fucking awesome. I'm telling you right now, these Just Cause games, you can get them for like $2. That's probably how my son got them. They look terrible. Storylines are so cheesy. It's like a B movie, action B movie, man. If you haven't played them, man, Just Cause. They're awesome. 4 wasn't too good, but the 1, 2, and 3 were really good. Left 4 Dead. Remember these, Mur? From back in the day, Legacy of Kain? These were PS1 games, my friend. Legacy of Kain, Soul Reaver? Yeah. He knows. Then we got all the Leisure Shoot Larry games because he is my son. You know, Leisure Shoot Larry, Wet Dreams Don't Dry. Magna Cum Laude. In the Land of Loungers, Looking for Love. Passionate Patty in the Pursuit of the Pulsating Pectorials. So yeah, I can play all these Leisure Shoot Larry games. These aren't the same Leisure Suit Larry games that I had when I was a kid, but they're probably still fun. The original ones kind of bordered, you know, what they could and couldn't do because this was back in the day. Let's see. Doesn't look like he's got any Max Payne, which is unfortunate. Of all the shit, you know, he doesn't have. He's got Garfield, but he doesn't have Max Payne. So, what are you gonna do? No Marvel either. That sucks. Metro. But as you see, I could play games for you guys till the cows come home. And it would be cool to play stuff that's new or stuff that I've never played before. So you guys like, my kid was, my son was born in 2000. You know what I mean? He's 25 years old. He grew up watching SpongeBob and all this Nickelodeon stuff. But I would do that. That would be fun. The Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl. I mean, that would be fun. I didn't grow up on that stuff, but because I had kids, I watched it. I know who all those characters are. There's Ren or Stimpy. Stimpy, you idiot. So I know all this stuff. But yeah, all the Odd Worlds. So we'll have to do this one day. So yeah, I've got that. Sam and Max. Got all the Saints Rows. Look at that. The first Saints. Oh, that's the newer one. Ugh, that one sucked. Saints Row 2. Saints Row the Third. Saints Row Get Out of Hell. Saints Row 4. I'd have fun doing this. Problem I have with those games is they have copyright music in it. Do you get a pass because you're playing the game? Do I have to have the sound off when I play those games because of the radio stations? You see what I'm saying? I don't know the ins and outs like some of these other YouTubers do. So I don't fucking know. I don't know if I'm going to get in trouble. I don't know, I don't know if I'm going to get in trouble for doing something like that. What do you mean? What show is this called? What you talking about there, Chief? Yeah, they put a lot of time in Dead Rising, man. You can put a lot of fucking time in that shit. But I don't know what you mean by what show is this. You mean the one I'm doing now? This one right now? Yeah, Saints Row 3 was fun. That new reboot one was shit. That new one was just crap. I didn't like that new one. No sir. Didn't like it at all. Let me stop sharing that screen. Okay, I got another sheet. Hold on now. I just want to make sure there's no copyright mumbo jumbo on there. I don't want anybody to copyright personal information. Last thing I need is for you guys to fucking see personal information. It's the last thing I need. Let's see. The show I'm doing now, if you had tuned in earlier, I hijacked the network. I was bitching and moaning earlier and screaming at the top of my lungs because I was mad because I got copyright striked last night by Facebook or what was it, Michael? Fucking, it was Paris 2024 copyright claimed my countdown timer. The first 20 seconds they copyright claimed it, so they removed all the sound. So I had to delete my video off my Facebook page. So I was mad. Like, who copyright claims a countdown timer? Don't get me started, Murray. Don't get me started. So, all right, man. Take it easy. So, let's share this. I don't know if anybody's still watching, but not Steam. There it is. So I got this too. Now, let me bring this up. This is all the games that I have on Xbox. This is all the stuff that I have on Xbox that I could play. This is my library of games. Now, these are the only ones that I own that are installable onto the computer. And then these are all the ones that I can play that are cloud playable that I own. Now, if I could hook my Xbox completely up to the system, as you can see, when it comes to my library, I have 877 games. Now, these are all mine. These I don't share with anybody. These are the ones that I've bought or gotten free over the years. So these are all the games that I could play. If I could figure out how to I need a capture card. Then I could put my Xbox over here and I could play all these Xbox. Look at all these Xbox games. I mean, I have Xbox games out the ass. I mean, look at that. Zombie. Zombie 4. Yeah, I don't know why some of them are doubled, but this is my library of games that I could be playing on my Xbox and play for you guys. So maybe one day I'll get a capture card and I'll figure out how to do that, and I can play Xbox games on here if I can figure it out. That's why I'm saying if I can figure it out. And then maybe I can bring my PlayStation down here. I can play that kind of stuff with you too. I just got to get a good capture card. I know Obligato or somebody. I don't remember who it is, but they have a lot of, like, I could play Skyrim. I'd love to play Skyrim. Show you guys, I got Oblivion. That would be fucking fun. But see, now on the PC, this game I love. I don't think I have it on. Did I have it on? Do I have it on here? No, that's on my PlayStation. I have that Alien game on the PlayStation, the one where you got to be quiet and hide and all that one. I'd love to play that. But you see, I'm an Assassin's Creed fan. I got 2, Brotherhood, China, Chronicles, Freedom, Black Flag, Odyssey, Origins. I got all the Assassin's Creed games. I love to play those. I don't know if anybody would watch me play them, but I'd love to play them. I have one on the Xbox 360. I don't know if it's backwards compatible. But then there's cloud gaming, and these are games that I can play online. So, like, any game that's in Games Pass, I could play on my PC for you guys. Like, any of these games I could play for you guys. Like, I could play right now if I wanted to, the retro classics. But I'd have to boot it up and then share it. But it's got like Pitfall. It's got all the 2600 Activision games. But you get my point. You get my point here. I could do. Hey, he's probably gone. But see you, buddy. Like I said, don't forget, Big Mur's concerts tonight. His show, Big Mur Presents. Tune in to Grandpa the Nerd. Go to Grandpa the Nerd. First off, at 6 p.m., go to grandpathenerd.com to listen to my tribute to Ace. And then go back at 9 o'clock and listen to Big Mur. And that's all Central Times. But yeah. But yeah, I would love to play games for you guys and just, show you my lack of skill. Because let's be honest, I'm getting old. My eyes are going. My hands are hurting. It might be cool. It might be cool, to play games for you guys. Why do I keep doing that? So I think it might be cool. So we'll have to see. We'll have to see how things go. But if I can figure it out, I'd like to be able to play and see you guys and see your comments. There's got to be a way. There's got to be a way to. I mean, I could get a second monitor. Well, I don't know. I don't think my video card would allow a second monitor. I don't think it's one of those kind of video cards that lets you have a second monitor. So if I had that kind of video card, I could get a bigger table and put a second and then look at the different. Because I know some of these guys have multiple monitors, but I'd love to play games for you guys and just let y'all make fun of me all fucking day.
Captain,
that would be fun.
incoming message.
That's my wife. Nope, she's at work. She always messages me just to make sure, She wants to. I like to make sure I don't follow her around. I don't want you guys to be like, oh, she doesn't look at you following your wife. No, I just want to make sure she made it home safely. I want to make sure she made it to work safely and made it home safe. Well, I know when she gets home because I'm here. But yeah, it's just lets me know she made it in one piece. Because, after a while, you're like, I wonder if she made it to work. So it's just her letting me know that she made it to work. No, I don't follow her around. She's free to do what she wants. I just want to make sure she made it to her destination. You got to remember, it's just a tradition. I mainly started it in the winter, but she has to be at work sometimes at 3 o'clock in the morning because she's a store manager of a Casey's, and Casey's serves breakfast and everything, and they open really early. They open at 4 a.m. So sometimes she has to be there. Sometimes she has to be at work at like 3 in the morning, sometimes 2:30 in the morning. Now, we live in a small town, so it's not like she's going to get carjacked or anything. And where she works, there's like 4 cops. The town's so small, if you blink, there's one red light in that whole town. That's it, one red light. So it's very safe and secure. But it's still, when we started doing this, let me know you made it to work thing, it was in the winter. Because the last thing I want is my wife sliding off the icy road into a ditch and freezing to death because no one knows she went down there. Because the way it snows in Wisconsin, you can go off the road. If no one drives by in 10 minutes, your car tracks are already covered. So they don't even know a car went off into the fucking ditch. So I don't want her down there freezing to death. So, when she messages me when she gets to work, it wakes me up from asleep in the middle of the night. But I go right back to sleep. But if I wake up to go to the bathroom in like 4:30 in the morning and I grab my phone and she hasn't messaged me, then I know that something's wrong. So it's not a keeping track of your wife or keeping tabs. For me, it was about making sure she got to work safe in the winter. And then it just became she just did it every day. So now she does it every day. So I do the same for her, but I got health issues, which I don't want to get into, but I got health issues. So those health issues have me. She wants to know I have to be tracked. I have to be tracked. So yeah, that was her. I have to be tracked. So I I have to have my Google tracking so she knows where I am at all times. So I'm being tracked, but she's not keeping me in check. She's not keeping tabs. Well, okay, she is keeping tabs on me, but there's a legitimate reason she does that. I don't want to end up somewhere I'm not supposed to be. And I'm not talking about having an affair. You know, I never mind. She keeps tabs on me, but she has to. It's for medical reasons. But I don't keep tabs on her. It's just I just want to make sure she makes it. 'Cause, like I said, she's driving around 3 o'clock in the morning. You never know when a deer's going to come out. Something's bad. And my daughter, she totaled out her last car hitting a deer at 3 o'clock in the morning. She works third shift. So she likes to go out in the middle of the night because she can't sleep and she doesn't want to sit around the house. So she goes out every once in a while, maybe goes to see a friend or goes to the grocery store just to walk around because she's bored at 2 o'clock in the morning. And she hit a deer, totaled her car. So see, there's a prime example. I just want to make sure she made it to work okay. So I don't want people running around saying this guy treats his wife like shit. No, I said last night I've never used my taser on her. So there you go. So anyway, if you guys would like to see me play games, just let me know. I mean, I could do it whether or not you want to, but Grandpa the Nerd, protonmail.com. Grandpa the Nerd, protonmail.com. And I will see what you guys think, but I think I should. I think it would be fun. I think I just got to figure a way where I can see, you can see my reactions because I can play the games, but if you can't see me, it might take away. Like if I install Elden Ring and I'm over here, you want to see that. So we have to see what we can do, see what we can figure out. Because I know I could use this. I have down here OBS Studio, but you can't use OBS Studio with Evu Mux. So I don't know, and OBS is free, but I don't know. I don't know. There's got to be a way to do it through Evu Mux. There's got to be. I mean, you think they would, but who knows? Maybe they don't. But there's got to be a way to get you down in the corner. Well, hold on. Let me see something here. Bear with me for a second. Bear with me. Let me bring up something that isn't going to be... Okay, yeah, let me bring this up. Because there's nothing private here. I don't even think anybody uses this site anymore. This will show my age. This will really show my age. Share screen. There we go. There we go. Game facts. I can do it. I just think I have to switch sides. There we go. There we go. See, now you can see me. So I wonder if this would work. This would have to work with a game too, I think. I mean, I can't see you while I'm going through and scrolling and looking for games. Now, I can't see you guys at the moment, but I can easily just switch tabs back and you can see what I've done, but now you see me in the bottom. So I wonder. I really wonder. You know what's cool about this? I'm experimenting live. Like, it's like the biggest beta test. Like, I'm experimenting with you guys live. Like, people gonna tune in and be like, what's this fucking dude doing? Is he senile? Yeah, I am. But, this is kind of cool. And then I can, like, for purposes of streaming, I can hide my logo. Yeah. Yeah, I'm kind of digging this. All right, let's test it. Let's fucking test it because I want to test it. So let me close that. It'll bring me back up here. And let me open my WoW back up and see. So let me bring that back up. Bear with me. Because I'm very curious now. I'm very curious. Because this opens the door to some fucking cool things. At least in my opinion. You guys may be like, this ain't cool. You're an idiot. That's fine. People watch, they watch. But let's see. Because if this works, I have another destination to add, my friend. Let's see. Let me log back into the game. While that's doing that, let me lower it, come back over here. And then let's share the screen. Da 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 da. How to bore people. I can bore you like the best of them. Yeah. Okay. Share screen. Okay. Now, if I add it to scene and move me over here. Now, it says it's not sharing the sound right now, so I don't know if it's sharing sound at all for you guys. But there we go. Can you hear the game? Probably not. I mean, I hear it when I change tabs, but I don't know if you guys are hearing it. Y'all were earlier, but I don't know. See, then now, like right now, I lowered the tab so I can see if anybody's commenting and all that, but I don't know. So let me do my date. Let me do this daily. Okay, you can't hear the game now. Okay, but you can hear me. Okay, I'm gonna go off. I'm gonna go back and play. So I'm not gonna be able to see any comments, but you'll have to let me know if you hear it or not over time. But I just want to do one quest. And hopefully you guys can see me. I fell in the water like a tool. But hopefully
Hi. See you soon.
Oh, I hate this one.
Safe travels.
You have to collect all this crap. I don't like it. It's boring. But I already started it, so I might as well finish it. You guys have been bored the last hour anyway. What's another 15 minutes gonna kill you? But as soon as I've done this quest, I'll click back and see, make sure you guys could hear the game. Make sure you could hear me. Let me hide this fucking. Make sure you guys can hear me, but I'm not gonna keep going back and forth. Let me do the quest. Then you guys can say, yeah, I heard you just fine, stupid. So, there's that. Now I gotta go to the meat guy and buy my sheep innards. If I recall correctly, he is in the military ward, which is this way. Oh yeah, see, it's lit up over here. I'm a dumbass. The little dwarf, there he is. Sheep innards, my little dude.
What's on your mind?
See, if you look at this icon up here of this guy, That's what fucking Michael J made me look like on my fucking new logo with the Dream Team thing. He made me look like that. Fucking Michael J.
Watch your back.
Got my sheep innards. Back to the restaurant I go. Ooh, overshot. Stuck on a wall. Gee, get off the wall. I do believe the lady downstairs has my mild spices. No, that's not a lady.
How are you?
There you go.
Keep your feet on the ground. Great to meet you. Off with you. Safe travels. Watch your back.
Well, did my dailies. So yeah, there you go. So let me... You like my little dude? My little dude. I got a bunch of other characters too, in case you're interested. I got what? 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Well, I have 14 characters. So yeah, I play the crap out of this game. This one's my level 80, this guy over here. I like that armor. That's special armor that they sold us for Halloween. But I think he looks cool. I can log in, let you see him. See? There he is. Woohoo! This is my first level 80 that I got since returning, which isn't a big deal anymore. They basically, give it to you, but there we go. I gotta change my key binding here. It's all messed up from the other ones. Yeah, there we go. Whee! Well, let me close this up and go back and see if you guys can hear that shit. Hold on, let me do it this way. There we go. Okay, so here we go. When you lowered the tab, I couldn't hear it. But when you brought the game back up, I could hear you in the game. Okay. I heard and saw both you in the game. Okay, so it's not by myself. I just blew. So I can actually play games for you guys. Then that's what I'm understanding from what you're laying down there, buddy, is I could do this. I could play games for people and just stream myself playing games. Is that what you're saying? Is that what you're saying? I hope that's what you're saying. I hope. I'm praying. I got my fingers crossed. You haven't said nothing yet, but I'm hoping. Hoping you're saying I can do it. You can do it. Arnold Palmer, 50-50. No alcohol. Good stuff. And it's a yes. So it looks like I'm going to start streaming gaming, which means I got to add, since I have you here, and I don't have to message you since you're here, do I have the ability on here? Do we have the ability to add another destination? That's the question. Because right now, well, we're not streaming to Rumble because you got to do that stupid key thing because Rumble won't get with the times and give people, the ability to just stream live without doing that key shit. So we're not streaming there at the moment, but if we were, we're taking up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 destinations. Is there room for another one? There is room for another one. You want to know why? I'll show you why. Since I got you here, I didn't know if you were aware of this. Bear with me. Bear with me, Mr. Mr. Michael. But I do have this. Let's see. I will share this so you know what I'm talking about. Well, then we have 9 total, he says. So I want to share to here. I want to broadcast to here. This is my I have 1 follower. I don't know who the fuck that is. Cuz I haven't used it, as you can see, you know. I got my about. I got my schedule that doesn't exist. And I don't even think I have any videos. No, cuz it's been so long. I think I've streamed like once on here. But I do have my own 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 Twitch. So, hold on. I got a message from my daughter. Piece of my house fell off again. I got to go take care of that when I'm done here. So yeah, I have, as you can see, I got the old school face down here, the old bearded cartoon looking bullshit AI thing. But this is my Twitch channel. You'll have to show me how to set that up next time, or show me soon, because I'd like to add it. So I'll do that when I get off of here. See if I can figure that out. But I'd like to, if I'm going to play games, I might as well be on Twitch, because that's what it's supposed to be there for. I won't play games in my underwear like some of those girls do, which I know might disappoint some people, but I don't look very good without a shirt on. I could show you. No, I won't do that. It's vulgar. I'll definitely get banned for that, which is fine because I deserve it. But anyway, so I got something off my chest today because I gotta go fix the siding came off the house. I gotta fix that. I gotta get prepared for the show because that's gonna be in what, 3 hours? Yeah, 3 hours. I gotta prepare for that. So I'm gonna get off of here. For anybody that watched, I appreciate it. For anybody that didn't, I mean, I can't really say anything because you weren't here. Anybody watches that later, maybe you'll watch next time I'm live, but maybe I'll start maybe tomorrow. No, my wife's off tomorrow. Can't do it tomorrow. Maybe Sunday she opens. Maybe I'll wake up and maybe I'll go maybe Sunday morning I'll be playing video games. Maybe I'll start at noon. I mean, I play video games for a couple hours. Maybe I'll play some old school games on the retro. Maybe I'll stream some games on the Xbox. Who knows? Truck driving. I don't know what I'm going to do yet. But maybe Sunday afternoon at noon, I'll stream a little bit. See how it goes. But I appreciate you guys tuning in. And hopefully I won't get shit canned for my rant at the beginning. Piss off corporate people. They really like to fuck you. So we'll see how that goes. But yeah. Well, thanks for tuning in. I'm going to skedaddle, because that's a word that we used to use back in my day. Skedaddle. I'm going to skedaddle on out of here. So thanks for tuning in. And I will see you guys. Hey, it could be whenever. It could be whenever. I could come back tonight and watch. I could come back tonight and watch old school porn movies. Can't share them with you. I have to turn my screen off. I'd have to go like this. because you don't want to see what I'm doing while I'm watching them. So we'll see how it goes. But yeah, I could come. I could. This opens the door for a lot new thing. A lot of new things. So we'll see how this. We'll see how this goes. You know, I could start sharing Twitter posts from dumbasses and making fun of them. You know, because I don't think there's any copyright on a Twitter post or a Facebook post. Um, I just can't, show any. I can't show any. Okay, that would be mean. That would be mean if I broke into you or that chick when you're on the air. That would be rude. I could do it though. I have the power. Let's take it away from me, but I could do it. But anyway, I'm gonna get out of here, go take care of this siding that fell off, and then, like I said, 6 p.m. tonight. Tune in. Go to grandpathenerd.com for my Ace Frehley tribute. That'll be from like 6 to 8, maybe 6:30 for 7:30. Who knows? We'll see. We'll play it by ear. And then at 9 o'clock on the same network, grandpathenerd.com, GTN Radio, Murray with his Aloha from Hawaii, 1973 Elvis concert. I think we'll figure that out. Probably to do private broadcasts, I'd probably have to set up another studio and add just destinations that wouldn't, like mine, my Twitch, stuff that wouldn't affect you. So when you guys were on, but I just wouldn't do it when you guys are on. You guys aren't on that often. With like 2 hours a night, one night a week. I think I can survive. So we can just use this studio. Fuck it. And then, so yeah. But anyway, so tune in tonight, 6 p.m. Alice Cooper. 6 p.m. Ace Frehley tribute. 9 p.m. Murray's big show, his live concerts. And then of course Saturday for AC/DC's Back in Black. And then I'll probably, I might, who knows, I might pop in tomorrow anyway. Who knows? You have to keep your eye open. Look for those notifications that I've gone live. So, all right. See you guys. Dumbass. I'm out. Bye. Oh, that would be cool on the TV channel.